Okay, so I wonder if that's even recording my voice. I don't know if that doesn't even say if it is or not. Um, so yeah, I'm not too sure if staying here is long term a good thing, a good idea. Keep hearing a lot of problematic little stories from people here and there, and maybe it's just not really worth it. Number one, you're not going to make the kind of money unless you work for an international company, and those jobs you don't get. They send their own people over. That's the same anywhere, but it's like I'm just burnt out, I guess. I'm broke and I'm not really doing well. So if I could go back and be like young again, what I would tell myself. I would tell myself, stay in school, don't be an idiot. I think another thing to mention about me in school was when I went to school, we didn't have the kind of help that's available now. So if you had trouble with something, and maybe it wasn't just academic, maybe it was family problems or stuff like that. Nowadays, a lot of services to help people, but when I was going to school, that stuff just wasn't really considered. Like it was always considered to be your fault, no matter what it is. And some of it was, but I think also I was too young to handle what was happening. And you don't blame the people involved or anything like that. What I think is what it can't now nothing can be resolved because it's now too late. But I know what was going on now with me back then, but I wasn't aware back then. And so you're sort of thinking, well, if I could know what I know now and go back there, what would I do? I know exactly what I've done. I would have gone everywhere possible to get help with what I was going through at that stage. Instead, I didn't. I acted out in other really crazy bad boy ways, and they didn't help me at all. I did go back to university, and I went through a very long, hard path to get a placement and work my butt off. But by then, it was 6 years too late. Because boy, when you're 20, but at the end of 26, graduating university, and back then you're thinking the same thing. Wait, I'm competing with 21-year-old, 22-year. What's that noise? 21, 22-year-olds. I'm too old. Now I think, hell no, you're not. Now I tend to think, 26, you ain't nothing, sucker. You a baby. You still don't know anything. Even though, like back then, like I had a home, I lost that. I moved to Japan and I lost the home. I couldn't really afford to keep it. Wasn't so much that. I thought there were better investment horizons out there. And and I still think there were back then, definitely. But when you have a big wad of cash in your bank account, you start to think, well, hey, spending 1,000 here, spending